Welcome to Comic Books and Graphic Novels, the MOOC. My name is William Cuskin, and I want to thank you for joining me on this intellectual adventure. Our adventure begins with one simple question. Why study comic books? Indeed, why devote a whole university course, a course buttressed with high technology, to something as simple as a comic book? Why devote all our time to that and not to some more profound literature? This question will occupy us for the duration of the course. And right up front, I want to say, I'm not sure I have an answer to it. Indeed, as we go, I'll be calling on various experts, store owners, teachers, comic book collectors, to come and help us answer that question, or at least to investigate it. But right up front, I want to emphasize that the issue of studying comic books puts together two qualities: art, storytelling on the one hand, and then criticism, university-level research on the other. And indeed, I want to present to you that these two qualities, art and criticism, exist in opposition. For art wants to explore. It doesn't care about meaning. It cares about being. On the other hand, criticism wants to articulate. It wants to explain. It wants to pin things down. Education works the same way. The imagination wants to roam. It wants to expand. It knows no limits besides what you can do with it. Education wants to discipline. It wants to pin things down, make them repeatable so that you can teach them over and over and over. By the same token, I think, we can broaden this basic opposition, this struggle between art and criticism, between discipline and the imagination, to a more fundamental question about ourselves in society. We would be free, but society puts all sorts of constraints on us. So I think that this opposition, this binary I'm presenting, plays out in comic books, because comic books, they're not academic by nature. They're commercial, they're entertainment, they're storytelling. So in the very notion of trying to pin things down, we enter into a world of opposition, of struggles. As I think about that struggle, I think about a Greek word. The word is agon, and it means a contest. It means a public contest. On one level, it means a public gathering. On the other level, it means a struggle, a fight. And the Greeks, the ancient Greeks, applied this to the Olympics and to dramatic contests. But I would say that all art and criticism is trapped in a kind of agon. So why study comics? The initial answer I want to propose to you is that there is no clear answer. There is just a struggle. And that process of struggle is enough. That process of struggle reminds us. It reminds us that thinking itself is the task ahead of us. So as we begin, I want you to think that perhaps there will be no finite answers to this question, why study comics? There will be a process, an adventure, and that adventure will remind us, I think, that art, even lowly comic book art, is generative of a larger process of thinking, and so it always gives us hope for the future. I look forward to this adventure.